This morning, President Trump is also escalating his threats against Harvard University as a new battle is shaping up over his 2026 budget proposal. ABC's senior White House correspondent Selena Wang joins us now with the very latest. Selena, good morning.
Hey, good morning to you, Whit. President Trump, he is doubling down on his battle against Harvard University, threatening to take away its tax-exempt status. It is a dramatic escalation, and it could cost the university hundreds of millions of dollars a year. President Trump doubling down on his threats against Harvard University, posting on social media, "We're going to be taking away Harvard's tax-exempt status. It's what they deserve." Nearly 4,000 private and public universities across the U.S. are exempt from paying federal income and property taxes, helping to fund everything from financial aid to life-saving medical research. Harvard blasting the move as unlawful.
The message that it sends to the educational community would be a very dire one, which suggests that political disagreements could be used as a basis to pose what might be an existential threat to so many educational institutions.
The law clearly states that the president cannot order the IRS to investigate specific taxpayers. The White House previously said in a statement to ABC News that any investigation by the IRS into Harvard began before President Trump posted on his social media platform that the school should lose its tax-exempt status. This comes after the White House froze $2.2 billion in federal funding to Harvard after the university refused to comply with the list of demands that includes the administration reviewing its diversity programs and changing its admissions practices. Harvard just one of several elite universities under pressure from the White House over its diversity practices and alleged anti-Semitism. Harvard says it's taking steps to fight anti-Semitism and filed a lawsuit, arguing the administration is violating its constitutional rights. This as the Trump administration plans a massive military celebration through the streets of Washington to mark the 250th anniversary of the U.S. Army. The cost of the lavish parade remains unclear as the president proposed more historic cuts to federal spending, slashing $163 billion. With deep cuts to education, climate, energy programs that help low-income Americans, and chopping the CDC's budget from $9 billion to $4 billion.
What's your message to Americans who look at this proposal and see these major cuts in health spending and who are worried about the future of the CDC and for critical research?
We believe it's necessary to reform the CDC, to narrow its focus, to actually go after infectious disease.
The president has also signed an executive order to stop funding for NPR and PBS, accusing them for having an anti-conservative bias. But the reality is that it's up to Congress to allocate funding to the public broadcaster. So, Gio, this could be setting up yet another legal fight.
A lot to watch there, Selena. All right, thank you so much.